Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to apologise for how cringy this video is, so I'm quite sorry about that. But with that aside, I thought I'd make this video because I feel like a lot of people might be in the same boat. At the time this was filmed, it was the 4th week of my lockdown, and I decided to grow out my short hair because I could buzz it all off, but I'd prefer not to, at least at this moment in time. So as you can see, I started after I just washed my hair, and I'm combing down all the sides parting from my crown. I've always found this part of combing my hair to be quite satisfying. I part my hair on the left hand side, so I comb that behind my ear first. And I just try to smooth down my hair as much as possible. My hair type, I suppose, is it sticks up quite a lot, as you'll see in the rest of this video. But I find that when I have combed my hair when it's wet, it tends to stay in that shape over the next few days. So actually I just put on my glasses because I couldn't really see at that point. I'm making my parting at the moment and continuing to tuck and comb my hair behind my ears until I'm satisfied with the way it looks. And as you'll see from the next part of the video, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I've always really wanted to dye my hair, so if you want to, you can leave a comment down below recommending a colour. So it's the next morning now. Actually my hair really isn't too bad. It's stayed quite flat for me anyway. But as it's getting quite long now, I found that it's actually had quite a lot of knots in it, so I need to comb my hair out now, as you can see here. And to be honest, I think I just try and make my hair look a bit neater and try not to do too much with it. And so the first thing I try and do kind of the morning after, and my hair's still quite clean and freshly washed, is you can see I just put a slide in behind my ears just to keep, because my hair's still a bit too short to tuck behind my ears by itself, but with a clip it can just stay behind my ears and look a bit neater. I think there definitely is the option to keep a bit of hair in front of your ears, but I prefer to put it all behind my ears. Just trying to find a parting amongst that mass of hair. So I decided that I was going to use a tiny bit of product on my hair. I've used this one for quite a few months now. I had my hair cut short in July, and it's now April, and I've only used a little bit of it, and to be honest it worked a lot better when I had short hair, like much shorter than this, but I still find it quite good for sorting out my fringe a little bit. Honestly, that looks pretty good to me now, but I still decided to go ahead and put some more hair product in it. Oh yes, and at the start of lockdown I decided to give myself a bit of an undercut. So it's the next morning, and that's quite typical. Even though my hair is growing out, I still find that it hasn't got enough weight to kind of sit flat by itself. I think it's because I'm actually half Chinese and half English, and I find that Chinese hair, at least in my family, is quite infamous for sticking up around the crown area. So, and I definitely inherited that. But also, when his hair gets enough weight, it is able to sit flat. But my hair hasn't actually got long enough to do that yet. So here I'm using a hair mousse that I just kind of comb through both the sides of my hair. Again, I just try and get the hair behind my ears, as I find that that's what makes my hair look a bit more messy, I suppose. But of course you could use hair gel, hairspray. I personally find applying it with my hands okay, but of course if you would prefer to use a comb, then of course you can. Again, I couldn't really see what I was doing, so I put on my glasses, and then I also use the excess mousse from my hands and just able to run it through my fringe, which makes a bit of a quiff.